Hey, welcome to the next day of the challenge.
Whatever that day that's
Losing
maybe.
count, yeah. Alright, so we're doing a HIIT class today, and we're going to start off lying down. Getting right into it. Alright, have a good class. Starting with Savasana, so arms down, legs down. You can close your eyes. Make any little adjustments here for your Savasana. It's just going to be a few breaths, but take a deep breath in through your nose. And open your mouth, exhale. Let it go. And again, deep breath. Exhale. So we're already starting the pattern of breath for class, in through your nose, out through your mouth. One more deep breath. Exhale. You can wiggle your toes or fingers a little bit. Even though it's just 3 breaths, maybe you did relax a bunch. So we'll kind of wake back up and bend your knees, bring your feet in close to your bum. So about hip width distance. Fist between your knees will help you find that. Knees are over your ankles, arms down side. All right, spinal articulation. Take a deep breath. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, curl, and slowly lift your hips up. Very, very slow glute bridge. Hold at the top. Feel your both shoulder blades touching the ground. Feel the body weight evenly distributed over your feet so you're not letting your knees open or close. Inhale. And exhale, slowly lower down. 1 vertebra at a time. All right, take a deep breath. Exhale, tuck, curl, lift. So squeeze your glutes to drive this. Also suck your stomach in tight and contract your pelvic floor muscles. Like you really need the bathroom, but there's a long line. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down. Again, 1 vertebra at a time. Till your hips touch. All right, one more time. Take a deep breath. Exhale, tuck, curl, and lift. So you're warming up your spine with this. That's why I'm moving slowly. Again, deep breath. Exhale and slowly lower down. Really feel as 1 vertebra at a time touching down. All the way till your hips touch. All right, we're going to start glute bridges. If you want a resistance band today, go for it. It's always optional, but we'll add to your bridges. And add a little bit of challenge there. All right. So back to your hip width distance here. Arms down side. All right, a little bit quicker pace here. If you're still feeling not quite warmed up, you can slow it down, but as best you can, trying to keep the pace. Once we start, hips aren't going to touch the ground until I say change. All right, here we go. Take a deep breath. Exhale, hips up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Up and down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. So not coming higher than you were in that warm-up. So you should be able to see the tops of your knees and not touching the ground. Also notice the weight on your feet. So it's not going side to side. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up and down. So basically not letting your knees open and close. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your bridge. We're going to flex our feet. So flex, flat, flex, flat. You're lifting most of your foot off the ground, just heels staying down. Flex, flat, holding your bridge. So exhale with each flex, flex, flat, flex, flat, flex, flat. We're going to start to alternate the flexing, kind of like we do with calf raises sometimes. Ready? So in 3, 2, 1. Keep both feet flexed. Now tap the right toes and back up. Tap the left toes. Tap right, left, right, left, right, left. So there is a little moment where they're both flexed. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Last 10 of each. 5, 4, left, 3, left, 2, left, 1, left. Both feet flex, pulse your hips. Pulse, 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 pulse. You might feel a burn in the front of the lower leg.
Is that?
Good. Maybe not, but we're working those muscles this round along with your glutes. So little pulses, small range of motion. Just try to squeeze your butt a little bit to lift, 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 lift. All right, last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Lower down. You can hug your knees in. All right. Wide legs. Next one. I'm taking my band off for this one today. So opening your feet up wider towards the edge of your mat. You can keep your band on if you're good with that. We are not today. Toes point out a little bit. Here we go. Ready? Arms down side. Take a deep breath. Exhale, hips up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up and down. Up and down. Not touching the ground again. Hips staying off the floor. And this one too, knees are out over your ankles. Trying not to let them come weaving around. Exhale up, inhale down, exhale up and down, up and down, up and down. Still stomach in tight. Just changing the angle for the glutes here. So getting them involved a little differently. Last 3, 2, 1. Hold your bridge. Calf raises. Heels coming up, down, up, down, up, down. Holding your bridge. Best you can with the calf raises. Right, as high as you can get your heels in the air. Exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down. A little bit faster than our hips were going with the bridges. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it with both heels up. We're going to tap our heels just like that tapping toes before. So right heel down, left heel. Right, left, right, left. So just like before, we have both heels up now, just for a moment, and then the other one goes down. So tap the right, tap the left, tap the right, tap the left. Got 10 left, 8 left, 7 left down, 6 left, 5 left, 4 left, 3 tap the left, 2 left, 1 left, and done. Stay up, stay up, stay up. Pulse your hips. Pulse, 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 pulse. You got this. Keeping the load on the calves and the glutes. Just trying to pulse your hips up maybe an inch or so. Up, 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 up. And by pulse, right up, and then you come back to where you were. Up, 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 up. Stomach in. Heels up. Coming to the end of this round here. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Lower down. Heels down, hips down. You can hug your knees in. All right, our last round today is going to be our butterfly bridge. So feet together, soles of your feet together, knees are at a 90-degree angle. So not all the way open like a butterfly stretch. And you can play with how far away your knees are from your bottom. Arms down side. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, hips up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up and down. Up and down. Trying to keep your knees at that 90-degree angle. Use your arms, press them into the ground. Again, changing the angle for the glutes a little bit here, even though they're still the main driver. Exhale up, inhale down, exhale up and down, up and down. Soles of your feet together. Stomach in tight. You're going to start to feel the inner thighs. They're working to keep you stable. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your bridge. Pulse your hips. Pulse, 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 pulse. Again, a little bit. Hips up, 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 up. Use your breath. Exhale with each little pulse. Right, a little burst of exhale. Stay with it. Last round of bridges here. All right, last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Lower down. Can hug your knees in. Can do whatever feels good. Sometimes when I hug my knees in on these, I like to rock side to side. Any of the bridges. A little bit. All right, we're going into abs next. We're going to do 2 different excuse me, 2 different moves. So we're going to do 4 rounds of the first move, then 4 rounds of the second. So we're not alternating today. It's 4, then 4. All right, so first 4 are bicycle crunch. Hands behind your head. You're going to start with one knee in, shoulder across. You can flex your feet or point your toes. Shoulders stay up, lower back on the ground. All right, next round we're going to do Pilates 100. So 4 rounds of bicycle, then 4 rounds, shoulders are up, legs are long, pulsing the arms. All right, so the legs, the lower back, upper body still, just a little pulse with the arms. All right, here we go. Bicycles first. So 20 seconds on, 10 off. Ready, set, and go. Elbows out nice and wide. So good. Either flexed or pointed toes. Flex feet or pointed toes, but you gotta pick one. Change. All right, ready? Round 2, set, and go. Chin is off your chest a little bit. Try to draw the knee in as far as you can. You're using your ab strength to do it. Change. All right, ready, set, and go. Also, the lower you can keep your extended leg, the more intense it's going to be. If you're feeling it on the lower back, though, you're going to go up higher. Change. All right, one more round. And sometimes we do our bicycles with vertical legs. Still going to work. Ready, set, and go. Just going to change the way it's working. Your pace, stay with it. Change. All right, Pilates 100 next. Here we go, ready? Shoulders up, legs up, go. This one is thighs tight, pointed toes, stomach in. A little bit just pulsing the arms. And change. So this one, ideally your legs are at a 45-degree angle from the ground, but you can always go higher if you need. Ready, set, go. This one though, not lower, so we're not coming low. 45-degree angle or higher. Pointed toes, so their legs are nice and long. Again, if you're feeling it in the back, a little bit more legs up, change. All right, ready, set, and go. You're the only judge. So if 45-degree angle is working for you, go for it. Again, if you need to, higher. Keep your shoulders up. If you need to, you can also bring your hands back here and hold. If your neck needs the support, change.
Was that 3?
That was 3. Ready, set, and go. My back's feeling a little tender, so I'm bringing my legs up a little higher too. Again, you're meeting yourself for the challenge. Right, your challenge today, wherever that is. With every move. Change. All right, we're going into side plank.
Okay.
Pick your side. Roll up your mat towel if you need here. Create a little cushion for your elbow if you need. I don't really need the cushion, but I'm going to do it to show. Right? A little just extra cushion. All right, elbow under the shoulder. Ready, set, and go. Bring it up. So about halfway through, I'll give you an extra challenge if you want, but you can always hold. Top foot can be on top of the bottom foot, top foot in front of the bottom foot, or bend your leg, bring it up higher if you need that extra support. Right, this is going from the least support on up. And feet stacked on top of each other would be the least. Squeeze your butt, stomach in. We're about halfway through. If you want a challenge, you could drop your hips and lift them up. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. If you're doing it, making sure not twisting the hips. Right, it's just down, wherever you can go, back up to the side plank. You got it. If you're doing that, inhale as you lower, exhale, squeeze and lift. Or you're holding. Change. All right, we're going to be on our belly. Bellies here. All right, we are going to do some Grasshopper, which is the one, so you're on your belly. You're going to put your hands under your head, face down. But while I demo, I'll keep my head up. So knees are open. My knees are towards the edge of your mat. Bend your knees, flex your feet. So think soles of your feet towards the ceiling. And now just from here, bring the heels together. Everything else stays the same, right? Just heels together. And we're going to exhale, lift, inhale down. All right, coming down. 30 seconds. Ready, set, and go. So exhale, lift, inhale down. Keeping your feet flexed. Keep the bend in your knees so you're not letting the knees open and close. Right, not doing what I'm doing now, up and then down. No momentum. And change. All right, forearm plank. 1 minute. Ready, set, and go. Right into it. Elbows under the shoulders, parallel forearms, heels pressing back, chest is forward. Your body long. Like a plank of wood, long and solid. Stomach in. Eyes a little forward. Now sometimes we want to let our head rest, right? Our head hang down, let the neck rest. Your neck doesn't have to work hard, just hard enough to keep it long. You shouldn't feel too intense there. If anything feels too intense, or if you feel pain, you gotta try to adjust. You can always take a breather and jump back in. Right, we want muscles burning here. We want shaking if you've got it. Like, those are good things. There's signs you're waking muscles up. Change. Right, building some connections, building some strength and endurance. All right, Grasshopper. Good, Nancy's right into it. Bend the knees. Open your knees, heels together, feet flexed, and go. 30 seconds. And no rush. No rush here. Try to keep your upper body down. You're squeezing your glutes. And your lower back here is working to lift the thighs up. Right, press your feet towards the ceiling. Imagine you got a bunch of paint on your feet and now you want to paint the ceiling with it. And put your footprints all over. Squeeze to lift, change. All right, high plank. If you want to, we're going to lift one leg at a time, optional challenge. If not, just holding high plank. Ready, set, and go. So if you've got one leg up, switch, other leg. So we want to work both sides if you're doing that. Switch legs. Whichever one. Breathe, switch legs, and if you're doing the legs, don't let your hips turn, right? Your leg doesn't go high. Switch legs. It's just a little bit. You're just getting it off the ground. Switch legs. The idea is just that you're adding challenge for your stability. Switch legs. You're going to feel it in the belly. Switch legs. Keep breathing. Switch legs. Coming towards the end. Switch legs. Switch legs. Last one. And change. All right, coming down. Grasshopper. Knees open, bend the knees, heels together, feet flex, and go. And by maintaining that bend in your knees, you're also going to work your hamstrings. I see them. They're working, right? We do work our quads a lot in class. Right. I never leave out any leg move. We always do a leg move or two. Change. Trying to get all around the legs and hips. All right. One more forearm plank. This one today too. If you're up for an extra challenge, we'll do that one leg at a time thing. Or you hold. Ready? Set. And go. It's 1 minute. And you can have one leg a little bit up in the air. Switch legs. Whatever is good for you. Switch legs. Right, you want a challenge. Switch legs. A challenge that you feel like you can do, right? So physically change legs. Change legs, you got it. Switch legs. Challenge. Switch legs. I'm stuck in that word today. Challenge. It's probably because this is a big challenge for me today. Switch legs.
Keep saying it.
Just do the best you can. Switch legs. We're almost to the end. You got this. Eyes forward. Switch legs. Breathe. Switch legs. One more time. We're going to do it. All right. Switch legs. Last one. And change. All right. Grasshopper. Right into it. Body down. Legs out. Heels together. And go. 30 seconds. Even here, as the muscles have been working a bit, try not to use momentum. Even if it means you're not coming up as high as you started. That's okay. Squeeze and lift. Change. All right, side plank on the other side.
I think you mean nap time. Ha ha ha.
In about 30 minutes that time.
Yeah, wish.
Here we go. Elbow under the shoulder. Ready, set, and go. Same setup as before. All the same options with your top leg. You can look up to the ceiling. Stretch up tall. And press your arm into the ground. So you want to keep that bottom arm working. That bottom shoulder working. Because you can easily just rest on it. But we don't want to squeeze and rest on the joint. We want to lift. But really use your muscles. Now if you want to, you're halfway. You can start to drop your hips. And lift back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. Keep squeezing your butt though. Don't let the hips drop back. Inhale down. You got this. Or you can hold there under 10 seconds. Stay in it. Stretch up tall. And stomach in. Change.
That's
And we're going to stay down here, but sitting. So if you can avoid lying down, try to avoid it.
Not nap time.
Yeah. So you can take water, a weight. We're going to do some Russian twist. So again, either water or weight works. You're going to sit up tall, legs are out in front. You can do this with your legs off the ground, so feet in the air. But basically think chest up, stomach in tight. You're going to lean back. Whether your feet are up or down, everything else stays the same. Reach that weight out. Twist, 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 twist. All right?
Okay.
There we go.
Like,
Just that one, not switching it up.
like 85 times.
Just about. All right, ready, set, and go. And if you do have a weight, like 5 pounds or 3 pounds, it's usually going to be heavier than your water bottle. Change. 1 or 2 pounds, I don't know. 1, no. 2, I don't know. Ready, set, and go. So if you notice you're using a weight and it's like, oh, this is just too much for me, switch to the water bottle. You can do this with nothing. Just try to work that lean, right? Leaning back. Stomach in tight. Change. And then sit up. You can. All right, ready, set, and go. Yeah, if you're holding the weight sideways, I like to keep it horizontal or parallel to the floor. Change. The reason is it just keeps my twist kind of uniform. All right, ready, set, and go. And you're just going as far as you can each side. Might not touch the ground, that's okay. Straight arms. And again, you could do this different ways. Sometimes people do it with the elbows bent and really do try to touch the ground. We're just not doing that today. Change. All right, 2 more rounds. Ready, set, and go. Stomach in. No round in the lower back. Change. Ooh, 1 more. Last one. Ready, set, and go. Last round, you got this. Change. All right, we are going to stay on our mats. If you need a sip of water, grab one. I'm going to grab one. We're going to keep using weights. Yep. All right. So we're going to do a chest fly next. So you're going to get a little bit upper body, more upper body involved. So you're going to work your chest and your biceps. You're going to take your weights or cans of vegetables or water bottles, whatever you've got.
You want to go this way?
Sure. Actually, I might go sideways to show you. All right. Just real quick. Okay, so lying down. Make sure I'm not going to hit the tree. You're going to have your weights. So easier to start from the top. I know we've started on the bottom before, but we're going to start from the top today. So lying down, you can sit like a sit-up position. You know, lift the weights up over your chest. Right, so I'm not over my head, over my chest. And from here, a little bend in the elbows. You're going to lower them down, out to the sides. Elbows might touch the ground, not the weights. Exhale, back up. Right, inhale down, so they're out to the sides. Exhale, all right?
You can stay there.
Okay, sure. We'll stay like this. Let me get my timer ready. All right. Here we go. Ready? So bring your weights or whatever you're using up above you. And if you don't have weights, you can go to a push-up here, but it's 8 rounds. So you're going to do a lot of push-ups if you're doing push-ups. Here we go. Ready, set, and go. And I know towards the end of this, you might feel like you wish you were doing push-ups. Inhale, lower. Exhale up, keeping that bend in the elbows, so not straight arms. Change. All right, so again, we're going to start at the top. All right, here we go. Ready? Weights up and go. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Change. So this too, if you get to the top, that's kind of the finish, right? You start and finish at the top. All right, ready? Up and go. Try to not let your shoulders shrug up either. Right, on the lowering part, sometimes they might want to, but we don't want that. You can also think of stomach in here too. Especially if you change, if you have a heavier weight you're using, it's going to help keep things stable. All right, ready, set, and go. We do some different moves for the pectoral muscles in class, but this is definitely the most intense one that I have you do. But again, intensity depends on the weight change. Halfway through. Ready? Go. But really, regardless weight, you want to keep a good form. Change. And if getting your elbows to the floor means you cannot get back up, just shorten it a little bit, right? Try to get close. Ready, set, go. Gonna get close to the floor, slow it down, and bring it back up. Nothing fast in this movement. Change.
I should probably have heavier weights.
We have heavier weights right over here.
That's too heavy.
Ready, set, and go. I know, you might not have the ideal weight at home right now. Do the best you can. Right? Maybe you have something too heavy that you can't do for 8 rounds, but you could do for a couple. You can start there. Next time, right? Change.
Next time.
We're at the end, so you're using what you've got. Ready, set, and go. Last round. Couple seconds. Change. Whew, all right, get rid of those weights.
Gladly.
Oh yeah. All right. Now we're gonna come up to standing.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna do a little bit of leg work. Next. So we're going to do some side lunges, mainly because they're going to work your quadriceps, your glutes, but also getting the inner and outer thighs involved. So staying towards one side of your mat. I'm staying towards left side, so I'm going to step the right leg out into a lunge. Right, so bending the knee, dropping the hips, leaning my body forward, and then back up to the top, or past. If you push a little too hard. Right, so this leg, you're going to feel out the step, how big a step you need in the beginning. And the foot is generally pointing forward, that's stepping out. But it can turn a little out. We're just not going really wide, right? We're not going into like a forward lunge on this side. We want to keep it side. All right, so we're going to stay on that side a few rounds, then we'll switch. All right, here, get yourself set up toward that left side. Ready? Feet together.
Ready,
Stomach in. And go. Inhale as you lunge. Exhale back up. Inhale. It's okay if you don't touch the floor. You want to make sure your knee, your right knee, staying over your right foot. Change. If you want some extra intensity here, you can stay in your lunge between sets. A little optional hold. Ready, set, and go. Round two. Pushing up. Try to step with your toes so that it's a little bit lighter step, right? We're not landing on the heel when you step out into the lunge. Change. Again, option to stay low. Don't want to feel this in the knee. Ready, set, and go. And your left leg is staying pretty straight, but not really doing much work. And as usual, if you're feeling really good, you got this, you can kind of just tap your feet together so you don't really rest at the top. You are going to do more lunges that way. Change. But again, it's all up to you. Feel it out. Ready? Last round on this side. Set. Go. You got this. So good for that hip joint. Just being careful with your knee. Noticing what's going on. Change. All right, switching to the other side. So now you're going to feel that out again. Ready, set, and go. Left leg stepping. Feel out that step. We're not going to that fast movement right away unless you're super familiar with this. And even then, you want to see what's going on today a little bit. Change. Option, you could stay low. But remember, you're feeling out the size of your step in the beginning. Ready, go. Round two on this side. Very normal that each side is different. Range of motion, strength. Change. And again, if you're feeling good, you can always start when you come up, just kind of tap your feet together and go. Ready, set, and go. Almost like you're just kind of high-fiving your big toes, right? Change. Again, option to stay down there. Good, breathe and go. Making sure hips are going back. Last round, stay with it. change. All right, so we started to bring the heart rate up there. We're going to continue with some wide leg half burpees. So coming towards the front of your space. Wide legs. Fix my mat a little bit. Okay. Wide legs, arms are up. Right. You're going to inhale, squat down. Exhale, step or float back to plank. Then back to squat. And up. No jump, no push up. Ready? Arms up. Set. And go. Squat. Step or float. Back and forward. And up from the squat. Your pace. Change. Whew. Again, continuing to raise the heart rate from those lunges. Ready? Arms up. And go. Try to be light on your toes. And keep your breath going. Change. Right, maybe your breathing pattern is different than what I was saying in the beginning. Just keep it going. Ready? Arms up. Go. Make sure you get all the way to plank. All the way. And all the way back to squat. Full range of motion. Change. Even if you adjust your pace, full range of motion. Ready? Round 4. Arms up. Go. Stay with it. Change. All right, halfway through. Whew. Here we go. Arms up. And go. You're always in control of that volume knob right here. The volume I'm talking about now is pace. Just keep breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Change. Ready? Arms up. Go. Good, you got this. The more I talk, the more I notice I breathe through my mouth and I feel the difference. Try to really inhale through your nose. Change. Instead of everything through the mouth. So we want the heart rate to come up, but we want to stay in control. Ready? Arms up and go. And if you just breathe through your mouth, you're going to bring the heart rate up a bunch. But you're also stimulating that fight or flight response. And we don't really want that. And change. Whew. We're on to the last round. All right. Best you got. Ready? Arms up. And go. Good, good, good. Stay with it. Through that range of motion, we're under 10 seconds now. And change. All right. All right, we're going to come down to the mat. We're going to do a few rounds of our little hops. So, starting in plank position, I'm going to hop both feet out to one side, then back to plank, both feet to the other side. So we're not going straight today. You can hop or step right? Just as far out into the side as is, it's not going to feel comfortable, but you don't want anything to hurt doing it. Right, so your abs are going to work, your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your back. You can step, so you can always step both feet out and back, both feet out, back. All right?
I will be doing that.
Here we go. And you can switch between the two, right? See what's working for you. Again, find that challenge for yourself. Here we go. Ready, set, and go. If you've got things going on with your back, you might slow it down more, but think stomach in, or whatever version you're doing. Stepping or floating, stomach is in super tight here. Change.
Hard to get my butt down.
Yeah. So your butt's going to go up when you bring the feet forward, but you want it back down for plank. Ready? And go. Right, you're in plank. It's going to pop up to bring the legs forward. That's okay. You might get it back down, right, when you get forward. It depends on the bend in the knees. But it's where you can go. Change. Right, so while you rest, I'll show you, right, if you can go forward, my butt's down, but my knees have a deep bend. Ready, set, and go. If you can't get that deep bend with the knees, your butt's going to be up. Whatever you can do. Right, your goal is to get down because your abs are really what's bringing your legs forward. Right, your abs and hip flexors are trying to work hard. Whether you're stepping or floating the feet, change. Rest. All right, halfway through. 3 more. Ready, set, and go. And as you go, you might have to adjust your range of motion best that you can. Make sure not bringing elbows all the way to the knees. I mean, knees all the way to the elbows.
Say, how would I do that?
Change. Right, you don't want to run your knees into your elbows here. They're going outside. All right, ready? Here we go, set, go. Exhale as you bring the legs up. Inhale back. Right, just like the ab moves. You're exhaling when you crunch, when you bring the knees in. Change. Take a little rest. Got our last round. Here we go. Set it up. And go. Last round. 20 seconds. Make sure to get to plank. Stomach in. Your pace, stay with it. Change. Oh. All right.
So fun.
We're going to do some stretching.
Good idea.
Right from there. All right, we're going to do first a shoulder stretch. So you're going to bring your right arm across. Going to hook the left arm underneath. Going to keep the right shoulder relaxed. And gently use the left arm to pull it across. Then not letting your shoulder come up really high. Let it, try to keep it down where you can. Right arm relaxed. Chest up. And then change, release. You're going to switch arms, left arm across, right arm hooked. Relaxing the left shoulder, gently pulling with the right arm. Breathe. Even here in the stretching, I feel it more on this side than the other side. Different sides feel different, that's okay. You're going to feel resistance somewhere. Just breathe. And then release. We're going to sit on our bottoms. Doing our shoulder extension here. So legs are out, hands behind, fingers point back. So back away from you. Hands about shoulder width. And now we're going to gently walk your hands back. And you may have to scoot forward if you don't have room behind you. Chest up. Walking the hands back little by little. Try to not let them go wide. And keep your chest up. So we don't want to curve round in because then you're going to lose the stretch. Breathe. Again, chest up, head is up. Not dropping back, right? Just think neck in line with your spine. So depending on how far you can walk your hands back, it's going to change where your head is. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You want to stretch in the shoulders, which worked hard for us. Maybe you feel some in your chest right now. And then to change from this, you're going to just gently bring your hands forward, little by little, inch them forward, until you can release and sit up. Any stretch requests?
Not really.
No.
Sorry.
Then we'll do a spine twist to finish it. I'm addicted to them lately. And I know it might not be what you need. If you feel like, no, I don't really want to do that, I really need a different stretch, do it, right? Or you can follow this. Bend your left leg, right foot over, or left leg straight like Nancy has, right foot over. The right foot is flat on the ground, both hips down. You can bring the left arm up over your knee, use your elbow, push it back and grab the knee on the floor. If that's not available today, you can always wrap your arm around your elbow. But chest up, and now look back, twist over your right shoulder. Right arm behind you on the floor. Look back. Twist. Feel that twist. Maybe it's top to bottom all the way. Right tailbone through your neck. Eyes back. Twist. Twist. Gently untwist. Gonna switch legs. Right leg on the floor, left leg comes over. Left foot down, both hips down, right arm up and over. Again, you can use the elbow or wrap the arm, whatever's available to you. The elbow over, the arm over will help you get a little deeper. But again, if that's not available today, wrap the elbow, chest up, look over your left shoulder. Each inhale, you can try to lengthen up a little taller. Each exhale, look a little further. Around and twist. You might feel a big stretch in the left glutes here. Again, you're going to feel it where your body needs it. Go chest up. Look back, twist. Chest up. Eyes back, twist. And then change, gently untwist. And we're going to turn around, lie down in Savasana. Good work. Arms down, legs down. You can close your eyes here. This class, we start and end in the same spot. Part of that is to reset in the beginning, right? Set up class. To try to leave behind things you don't need for class. And now at the end, same idea. You did all this hard work, physical, mental work. And now your body and your mind will process it. You don't even need to think about it. So now as you breathe, relax. And we're going to let the whole class go. Stay here as long as you like, as long as you need. And I'll see you next time. Namaste.
Namaste.